Stop. Before you spend $28 on Lysol again, watch this first. I put Lysol in a $6 store brand cleaner through the exact same tests, same stains, same surfaces, same conditions. And what happened genuinely surprised me. The $6 cleaner didn't just keep up, it actually pulled ahead on some of the nastiest messes I threw at it. And I'm not talking by a little. I'm talking cleaner surface, less scrubbing, better smell, for 1/5 of the price. If you've been buying Lysol out of habit, this video is going to save you real money. Let's get into it. So here's the deal. I run this channel because I got tired of paying premium prices for things that don't actually perform better. I buy both products, I test them the exact same way, and I show you exactly what I find. No sponsorships, no brand deals, just honest results. Today it's Lysol Multi-Surface Cleaner at $28 versus the store brand version at $6. And I have to tell you, before I even started this test, I expected Lysol to win. It's one of the most trusted cleaning brands in the world. It's been in homes for generations. There had to be a reason it costs almost 5 times as much, right? Keep watching, because the answer to that question is not what I expected. Let's talk about why Lysol commands that $28 price tag. And honestly, the reasons make sense on the surface. Lysol has been around since the 1800s. That name carries serious weight. When you see Lysol on a shelf, your brain immediately connects it to clean, safe, disinfected. That's decades of advertising doing its job. On top of that, Lysol spends heavily on marketing. TV ads, hospital partnerships, doctor endorsements. All of that builds trust, and trust has a price. People also assume that more expensive means more active ingredients, stronger formula, better results. That assumption is so deeply baked into how we shop that most people never even question it. They just grab the Lysol, toss it in the cart, and move on. But here's the thing. Most people never stop to ask, what's actually inside the bottle? And how does it actually perform when you put it to work on a real mess? That's exactly what I went to find out. And you won't believe how close the formulas actually are. Here's how I ran this test, so you know it was completely fair. I used 6 identical surfaces, 3 ceramic tiles, and 3 sections of countertop. I created the same stains on each set. We're talking tomato sauce, dried coffee, grease from cooking oil, soap scum residue, marker ink, and a mustard smear. Real stains. The kind you deal with every single week in your kitchen and bathroom. I let every stain sit and dry for the same amount of time, 20 minutes, before cleaning. I sprayed both cleaners from the same distance. I used the same amount of product per surface. I waited the same dwell time, 30 seconds before wiping. I used the same brand of cleaning cloth, same number of wipes, same pressure. Everything was matched. The only variable was the cleaner itself. Lysol on the left, store brand on the right. But wait until you see what happened when I actually started wiping. Let's go stain by stain. Tomato sauce. This one was baked on and sticky. Lysol needed 2 wipes and left a faint pink tint on the tile. The store brand cleared it completely in 2 wipes with 0 residue. Winner, store brand. Edge is small but real. Dried coffee, both handled this well. Lysol cleared it in 1 wipe. Store brand cleared it in 1 wipe. No difference at all. Winner, tie, cooking grease. This is where things got interesting. Grease is the real test of any cleaner. Lysol needed 3 passes and still left a slight film you could feel with your finger. The store brand cut through it in 2 passes. The surface felt completely dry and clean to the touch. Winner, store brand. And it wasn't even close. Soap scum. Lysol performed well here. 2 wipes and it was gone. Store brand needed 3 wipes, but got the same result. Winner, Lysol by a small margin on soap scum only. Marker ink. Lysol made a dent, but left a ghost mark behind. Store brand did the same. Like ghost mark, similar result. Winner, tie. Both need a second round on marker ink. Mustard smear. The smell test and the stain test in 1. Lysol removed the stain and left a light chemical scent. Store brand removed the stain equally well and left a cleaner, fresher smell. Winner, store brand on both stain and scent. Final score out of 6 tests. Store brand wins 3, tie 2, Lysol wins 1. You won't believe that a $6 cleaner just outscored a $28 bottle in 4 out of 6 categories. But it did. And this isn't a fluke. Let me explain why this actually makes total sense. Here's the part most people miss. Store brand cleaners are made by manufacturers who are competing on one thing and one thing only: actual product performance. They can't compete on brand name. They can't compete on advertising. They can't afford celebrity endorsements. So they put their money into the formula. They match or exceed the active ingredient percentages of the leading brands because that is the only way they stay on the shelf. Retailers don't carry bad store brand products. It reflects on their entire store, so they demand quality. Here's another thing worth knowing. In many cases, store brand cleaning products are manufactured in the same facilities as the name brand versions. Same base formulas, different labels, different price. That's not a conspiracy theory. It's just how the private label industry works. The store brand cleaner I tested had the same active disinfecting agents as Lysol. Similar surfactant blend for grease cutting, same pH range. The ingredients weren't identical, but they were functionally equivalent. And in the grease and tomato tests, the store brand formulation actually performed better. That's the reality the $20 price tag never tells you. Keep watching, because the real surprise is still coming. The money math is going to make your jaw drop. Let's talk about real numbers. The average American household goes through about 2 bottles of multi-surface cleaner per month. With Lysol at $28 a bottle, that's $56 a month. Over a full year, that's $670 just on surface cleaner. Now swap that out for the $6 store brand. 2 bottles a month is $12. Over a year, that's $144. You just save $520 in 1 year by switching one single product. $528. That's a weekend trip. That's a new appliance. That's groceries for a whole month in a lot of households. And remember, the store brand won on 4 of 6 tests. You're not giving anything up. You're getting equal or better performance and pocketing over $500. This is exactly what Smart Save Labs is about. Small switches, massive savings, zero performance trade-off. Let me be fair to both products. Lysol Pros, extremely well-known and widely trusted, very good on soap scum, probably the best it tested in that category. Consistent, reliable performance across most surfaces. Easy to find in any store. Powerful brand confidence. If that matters to you, it's real. Lysol Cons. Costs $28 for a single bottle. Left a slight grease film in testing. Chemical scent is stronger than some people prefer. You are paying a large brand premium on top of the actual product cost. Store brand pros, $6 per bottle. Fraction of the cost. Won 3 out of 6 test categories. Better grease cutting in direct comparison. Fresher, lighter scent. Same active disinfecting ingredients. Available at most major retailers right next to the Lysol. Store brand cons, slightly behind on soap scum. Lysol has a small real edge there, less satisfying psychologically if you're used to trusted brand names. Packaging is obviously more basic, but you're cleaning your kitchen, not displaying it. That's the honest picture. One real weakness in one category. Everything else is equal or better. Here's what I would actually do if this were my own home. I would buy the store brand cleaner for every single everyday cleaning job. Kitchen counters, bathroom surfaces, appliances, tile, everything. I would save my money and not think twice. If you have a serious soap scum situation, heavy buildup in a bathroom that hasn't been cleaned in a while, that's the one place Lysol has a measurable edge. So if you want, keep 1 bottle of Lysol specifically for that job. But your everyday cleaner, your go-to spray that lives under the sink, switch it to the store brand today. You will not notice a difference in your cleaning results. You will notice a very big difference in your wallet. And if you ever feel uncertain, run your own test. Same stains, same surfaces, same method. I guarantee you'll see exactly what I saw. The $6 bottle holds its own. If this video saved you money, or even just made you think differently about what you've been buying, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel grow and helps us keep making videos like this one for free. Subscribe if you haven't already. We test expensive versus cheap on everything: cleaners, kitchen tools, personal care, tech accessories. And we always show you the real results. No fluff, no paid promotions, no sugarcoating. Drop a comment below and tell me, which store brand products have you switched to and never looked back? I read every comment, and I use your suggestions for future videos. And if you want to see more head-to-head comparisons like this one, click one of the videos on screen right now. You might be surprised what else you've been overpaying for. Thanks for watching Smart Save Labs. Save smart, buy better. See you in the next one.